Hello, welcome to Spark Joy Astrology. This is the astrology for Wednesday, July 19th, 2023. But I will also be including an aspect that happened yesterday. If you follow me regularly, friends, you know that I did not put a video out yesterday, and there's a reason for that. When I went to look at what was exactly happening as far as exact degree-based alignments, there was only one happening yesterday, and it was at the very end of the evening, so that energy spills off into today. So I feel like it works to be able to include it into today's analysis of the cosmos. So let's start with that one. It was at 11:02 p.m. on Tuesday evening, this is Mountain Daylight Time, that our moon in Leo at 12 degrees squared Jupiter at 12 degrees in Taurus. A moon squaring Jupiter aspect can bring in a sense of laziness, friends, which is a good thing that came in at the end of the evening yesterday. But definitely our moon is our emotional nature, and Jupiter asks us to expand. And when there is a square, there can be some challenge in this emotional expansion. So wanting to go inward, wanting to be more, less extravagance, less getting big energy. So that happened at 11:02 p.m. The interesting thing is that our moon ends the day tonight with a square, but to Uranus. So kind of an interesting pattern. But let's jump into today on Wednesday at 5:23 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Our moon moved to 15 degrees and found Mercury in Leo. They became one unified energy. It is called a conjunction. And being that Mercury is our mental energy, how we speak, how we look at information, and also it represents just this gregarious, chatty, communicative energy. So when our moon blends with this, we have this emotional and mental stimulation, the sensitivity around these energies. So it is a time to really celebrate close bonds, because the moon represents not only our own bodies, but our closest relationships, our most intimate partnerships, our families. So today is a beautiful day to celebrate those close bonds, to actually get together and to communicate around those close bonds. It is a gorgeous time to get sentimental, those like, do you remember when moments, and just ooey gooey, feel them out, friends. It is also a beautiful aspect to write, to get into your journal. Today is a journal day, friends, and it starts off with this potent conjunction of emotional moon coming together with our communicative Mercury. So get your journals out, friends. The next few aspects of the day really lend to analysis, introspective, going within energy. So let's go a little further into the day at 2:52 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. The moon comes to 19 degrees of Leo and trines Chiron in the sign of Aries. And if you remember my last video from a couple days ago, our north node just moved into Aries. It is now at 29 degrees, and it will be here for 18 months, moving all the way through Aries, really stimulating Chiron. Our wounds, our deepest traumas are going to be looked at and healed. It is our destiny in this next 18 months to do this work, friends. So looking at our emotional nature around wounds, around pains, looking at our family, our relationships with those closest to us, and our bodies, right? So looking at these, where is a trigger, an old emotional pain coming up today? It is a beautiful aspect. Our trine is the nature of Jupiter, so it expands, it is lucky, it's benevolent. So when we look at these pains today, we have Jupiter on our back helping us to expand into the healing around these. There is a deep wisdom that is possible with this particular aspect. So with your journal, get into that, tap into that deep wisdom and go into that introspective place. Where are those pains and traumas? Where have they been triggered today? And how can we really soothe them? Our next aspect helps with this. At 6:06 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, the moon now moves to 21 degrees and finds Black Moon Lilith. They become conjunct in the sign of Leo. Leo, our heart pleasures, how we want to expand and express ourselves in our lives, is being asked now with Black Moon Lilith and the moon to get into your intuition, friends. This particular aspect is a very powerful one. Black Moon Lilith, what this represents, there is an asteroid, but there's also a point in the ecliptic where our moon is orbiting the Earth, and the furthest part away from Earth, when the moon gets to that point, that is the Black Moon Lilith point. And this particular place is shadow work, right? So when we can work with the moon and Black Moon Lilith conjunct, we're able to get deep into our own stuff, friends. This is womb power, intuition, and creativity. When we tap into the yin potentials of unlimited potentials, we have the ability to change and transform. We can touch the unknown. We can find courage through Black Moon Lilith to follow our instincts and to even defy rules, to defy containers that maybe society has set us up into. This is a time to take accountability for our own truth, our own desires. And, you know, a journal is a beautiful place to write these down in, to get introspective around what type of womb power you want to work with here, friends. We are transmuting fear. We are transmuting shame. We are working towards coming into our most independent, sovereign self. With the North Node moving into Aries, we are working on our individuality, if I could say that word, you know what I mean, deeply for this next 18 months. So this is a beautiful day, friends, to get into that journal and to have some introspective, you know, work around how you want to transmute your fears and up level into being a healer of past wounds, right? That's what Chiron at 252 is really asking of us with a trine. How can we alchemize the pain to be able to really heal and teach others how they can heal from that lovely journey we've walked through? At 7:51 p.m., the moon makes her last aspect at 22 degrees of Leo. She reaches out through a square, a challenging aspect, to Uranus at 22 degrees of Taurus. If you remember, the moon ended Tuesday evening making a square to Jupiter in Taurus. Now it's Uranus in Taurus. So Taurus, what is Taurus asking of us with these two potent players and our moon checking in with them? Well, Taurus is about our values. It is ruled by Venus. So we're always working with our values, our money, what we find beautiful, creativity. And Taurus is an earth sign. It's what we do to really bring in things physically. So moving from, you know, the intellectual, spiritual realms into physical reality. So how are we bringing value into our life? What are we doing for our living? What are we doing to make money? This particular aspect with our moon squaring Uranus late this evening, 7:51 p.m., may bring in some fast changing moods. Uranus is lightning bolt, shift, change, and with our moon being our emotional natures, moods could be shifting quickly. This is also a time to get emotional downloads. Uranus being that lightning bolt revolutionary energy can be shooting in aha moments tonight as you're journaling. So definitely though, wanting to say you want to bring in the practices that ease your nervous system, because this energy can definitely ramp up your nervous system. So, you know, meditating this evening, writing in your journal, taking a bath even. Leo and Taurus, this is sparking things around your heart and earthy things. So maybe spending time in a hike outside tonight, or, you know, just something within Mother Nature. But expect fast changing moods, possible downloads. definitely working to calm the nervous system. Patience may be low, so just work with that. But know that you may crave excitement as well with this particular aspect. The rebel, right? I thinking of Black Moon Lilith and the moon coming together earlier, an hour, 2 hours earlier, and now this rebel energy of Uranus. Where is it, friends, that you want to revolutionize your life that is not maybe up to par with society, the containers of society? You want to break out of them possibly with this particular aspects all day. So let that excitement lead you into a journaling fun this evening, friends, because tomorrow we have some really intense aspects, and we're actually feeling one of them today, and that is Mars at 6 degrees of Virgo opposite Saturn, who is retrograde at 6 degrees of Pisces. Saturn and Mars, these are the two malefics of the cosmos. So when they are tugging on one another, there is tension, friends. And I particularly have this aspect in my natal chart. And so, you know, I know it intimately. It is a challenging one. Mars being that go, push, drive energy, and Saturn being that slow down, let's take it responsibly, let's make sure we're doing it right, can definitely cause some tension. But when you get these two in balance, you're able to really find some determination, some drive, and some dedication. I personally push it into my physical exercise. I need to work out every day to stay sane when I have a Mars opposite Saturn natal placement. So friends, just a warning to maybe move your body first thing in the morning. It might help to regulate this intensity that we're working with Mars opposite Saturn tomorrow. This energy is most definitely in the flow today and will be tomorrow. It comes in exact tomorrow at 2:30, so we'll definitely talk about it more, and that is 2:30 p.m. And then friends, my gosh, we are also very much feeling Pluto squaring the nodes. It's not exact yet. It won't be exact until the 22nd, which is a big day astrologically, with Venus also going retrograde. But we are in range. We feel it. Pluto squaring the nodes. Pluto, our deep, dark, transformative energy of the zodiac, is working towards having us uncover anything that we feel we have skipped karmically when it comes to our purpose and our destiny. Pluto wants us to transform to our highest self, but the only way we can do that is to look at the shadow aspects of ourselves, to alchemize them, and then move past whatever was holding us back. So integrating that in. Oh, it is some big stuff, friends, but with our lovely Mercury conjuncting the moon early and Black Moon Lilith conjuncting the moon, we're working through the stuff. And I'm wishing you oh so much love, light, and joy. I'll see you back here tomorrow. We'll definitely talk about Mars opposite Saturn a little bit more, and an exciting early morning transit, the moon, or rather the sun trining Neptune. So some creative, juicy energy early in the morning, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. All right, sending you so much love. Have a wonderful evening.